All right, we're with freshman Kendall Grover. And Kendall, I guess just a little bit talk about your freshman season here at Eastern, and kind of is it what you expected, or is it a little bit different than what you thought that college experience was going to be for you?
It's a lot different than what I would thought. I came in not expecting to start really. I just thought I'd be taken underneath like a wing and just kind of follow the process really. I just came in, knew I was going to put my head down and work, but no, I didn't expect to be where I am right now. So.
Okay. And then the team having a lot of success this year. You're part of the reason. I know you had a lot of ladies on the team that are having good years.
Mm-hmm.
Is this new for you? Have you always been around teams that have had success, or is the success kind of something new for you that you're experiencing for the first time?
From a high school standpoint, we were always up in the top 10 in the state, but I've been around a lot of winning seasons, but, I've come into this program knowing that they haven't been having very many winning seasons, and so whenever we got our 30 wins, I knew that was a big milestone for Coach. I didn't even know it was a 30th win until after the IUPUI game. She came up and she was like, guys, this is a really big deal for not only you guys, but for our program, so that was pretty cool.
Now, you talked about when you come in as a freshman, what has been the biggest adjustment you had to make in terms of transitioning between, you talked about you played for successful high school teams, played on some good travel teams. Mm-hmm. What's the biggest thing that you had to maybe adjust to in the college game different than what you've been in those other levels?
I feel like the college game is a lot more strategic. In travel ball in high school, you just go out and play. Okay. You play in front of all these coaches and everything, but when you come to college, you're really playing to win. You're really playing to show that you're the top dog in the conference, and just learning about all these new ways that we can try to help our team win and do what's best for the team instead of just going out there and playing. We try to play to win and play our best game. So.
Now, time management for a freshman in college seems to be the key phrase that I hear over and over. How do I do that? You just talked about structure. It's so structured in high school. You're going to go from 8:30 in the morning to 3, then practice and whatnot. Not necessarily that's the case in college level. What adjustment did you have to maybe make there to kind of make sure you stay focused academically and athletically?
So every night I have to sit down and plan out my day. That's really been the best thing that's for me. I sit down and I think about, okay, I have practice at this time. I can, even the little things like when do I have time to get breakfast, like all this kind of stuff. So that's really been the big thing for me. I just sit down and plan out my day and see what I can do.
Now, the season's slowly coming to an end here. You guys have a couple more games and then some postseason ahead of you. What has been a memory that has kind of stood out to you from this first year of being a college athlete?
My favorite memory this year has probably been our first team trip to Texas. Okay. That was the first time, we flew. Not a lot of teams here get to fly to travel. So we got to fly to Texas, and then we went on the Riverwalk in San Antonio, which I had never been to Texas before, so that was fun. And then another memory would be playing, well, we didn't really get to play LSU, but just going there and seeing their facilities and being next to their coach was just a really cool experience. Now,
play a little bit off of those. You have a teammate who's from the state of Texas. Is there a Texas thing you picked up or a Texas food that you said you never been that you kind of sampled that Jalen said, you guys have got to have this, it's the best thing ever?
No, just the way they talk, really. Okay. She was like, we would have some waiters and stuff that would say stuff, and we just kind of be like, what? And Jalen's like, yeah, that's just a Texas thing. Okay. So, but other than that, no, nothing really that much.
Okay. And then kind of a fun one here for you. You've been out on the field more, but you guys are also in the dugout. There's always seems to be cheers, chants, those types of things. Yeah. For people that have seen Eastern softball, you guys seem to have, I guess for lack of a better term, mascots in there, purple pigs, pink pigs, those types of things. Is there one of those that stands out, and what have you been told is the story behind those? Well, I
know they had a few of them last year. Okay. And we didn't start with those in the dugout, and then I think once we started winning, we started, kind of bonding as a team. We started doing cheers, and people kind of caught along. And then one day, Riley Dittmar just brought in all these pigs and this turkey thing, and we were all like, what is that? And she was like, I don't know, and she squeezes it and that thing squeaks like crazy, and we kind of just do it whenever something good happens in the game, and it's just kind of a fun gesture in the dugout. So
Okay. And then final question for you. Softball, baseball players, maybe all sports, but those two in particular seem to be superstitious, have rituals, routines. Is there one of those that you have that you've kind of carried throughout, or maybe even one that you've developed this year as a college athlete?
I am very superstitious when it comes to softball. I have to drink a black cherry Propel before every game. And then before Tennessee Tech, I had a really good weekend at Tennessee Tech, and I ate 2 Slim Jims and a pack of Gushers. And so ever since then, I've just been eating that before the game. So
Probably not the diet Coach Archibald wants to hear about.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate your time. Thanks, Kendall.
Thank you.